T-minus 30 seconds to launch.
Liftoff. Ignition.
And ignition.
Preliminary. Intermediate. Main. Liftoff.
And liftoff of the Soyuz 27 rocket and spacecraft carrying Mike Fossum, Satoshi Furukawa, and Sergei Volkov into orbit.
Copy. Personal break. Everything is okay. All launch vehicle parameters phenomenal.
Good first stage performance.
Jets are firing nominally.
102 tons of thrust from the 4 boosters and single engine. First stage of the Soyuz measures 68 feet by 28 feet in diameter. It's burning liquid fuel for the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds of flight.
Great. Everything's okay on board.
One minute into the launch of Soyuz 27 to the International Space Station. All systems go. At 1 minute and 10 seconds, the speed of the rocket should be approximately 1,100 miles an hour. Standing by for the jettison of the 4 strap-on boosters. 1 minute 58 seconds into the launch.
Launch vehicle parameters are nominal. The crew feels great. Everything is okay on board. Hundred and 10 seconds of flight. Pitch.
1 minute 58 seconds and the 4 strap-on boosters have completed their job, dropping away at an altitude of 28 statute miles. Escape tower has jettisoned.
Separation confirmed. Copy. Stage 1 separation confirmed. We feel great and everything is nominal on board. Launch vehicle structural parameters are nominal. 150 seconds of the flight, okay. Stage 2 thrusters are firing nominally. Copy.
Second stage of the Soyuz is 56 feet in length, 13.5 feet in diameter. It has a single engine that provides 96 tons of thrust for its 3 minutes and 28 seconds of operation. We're continuing to receive live in-cabin views of Sergei Volkov on the left and Satoshi Furukawa on the right.
180 seconds. The vehicle stabilization is stable. Copy. We feel great and everything is fine on board.
There's a look at Mike Fossum waving to the camera as he rides the Soyuz vehicle into space. Again, headed for a rendezvous with the International Space Station on Thursday at 4:22 p.m. Central Time.
230 seconds in flight. The vehicle is stable. Copy. We feel great. Everything on board is okay. Stage 2 thrusters are nominal. 250 seconds in flight.
In the upper right-hand corner, you can see that small toy pig that is the mascot of this mission, who was given to Sergei Volkov by his son.
Michael, we can see you now.
core booster burns out and separates at an altitude of 105 miles. Standing by for that to occur at the 4-minute 58-second mark. And the visiting vehicle officer here in Mission Control confirms second stage separation. The 4 liquid-fueled engines have finished their job for the day and are now dropping away. About 4 minutes of powered flight remaining.
Separation. The crew feels great. Everything on board is okay.
Soyuz now being propelled by a single engine of the Soyuz's third stage. This engine provides 30 tons of thrust and is going to burn for 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
.330 seconds into flight. The thrusters of stage 3 are firing nominally. Copy. .250 350 seconds in flight. System parameters are nominal. Copy. The crew feels great. Everything on board is nominal.
полета, стабилизации.
400 seconds in flight. Vehicle is stable. Copy.
Секунд.
420 seconds in flight. Pitch, yaw, and rotation are nominal. Copy.
Soyuz TMA 02M functioning as expected. Now 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the flight. Speed of the Soyuz is now almost 13,500 miles an hour.
450 seconds in flight. Flight is nominal, no issues. We copy.
Just over 8 minutes into the flight of the Soyuz 27, the spacecraft achieving orbital insertion.
100 seconds. Flight is nominal. Vehicle is stable. Inaudible.
полета.
520 seconds. No issues. Flight is nominal. Copy.
Eridan, Super Moscow.
Eridan, Mission Control Moscow.
Сергей, Сатоши, Майкл, я вас поздравляю.
Sergey, Satoshi, Michael, we congratulate you on the successful launch. And now Mission Control Moscow will be talking to you. Okay, we copy all. We'll be talking to Mission Control Moscow. Eridance, this is MCC Moscow. How copy? Oh, Moscow, we copy you loud and clear. How us also copy you loud and clear.
Работаем по 49-й странице.
Okay, we are working for page 49.
Visiting vehicle officer reports that all arrays and antennas have been successfully deployed.
Начало программы АПВУ.
Upper program 20.
Soyuz will now step through a series of time tag commands that will allow the Soyuz systems to be automatically activated by the onboard computers.
They will repress LED. Is no longer illuminated. We are opening airport 1 and 2. Copy all.
The third stage cutoff and separation is complete. That single liquid-fueled engine has shut down and dropped away at an altitude of 125 statute miles. As we saw by the floating pig toy, they are in microgravity now. Third stage performing an avoidance maneuver by opening a valve in its liquid oxygen tank. The Soyuz capsule and crew inside, now safely in orbit. Should be at an altitude of about 143 by 118 miles. That orbit will be increased bit by bit over the course of the next 2 days, putting it in proximity with the International Space Station for that 4:22 p.m. Central Time docking on Thursday to the Earth-facing port of the Zarya module, known as Rassvet or MRM-1.
At 23:40, parameter 11, 800, inaudible 12, 846, 15, 865. Copy all.
Aboard the International Space Station, there are future crewmates, Commander Andrei Borisenko and flight engineers Ron Garin and Alexander Samakotyayev watching the video that is being uplinked from Mission Control Houston of the launch. Flight Director Brian Smith and his team here monitoring the systems of the International Space Station as the expedition crew aboard winds down its day.
Moscow, Eridan, go ahead. We are ready to give you KDO parameters. We are ready to copy. 17, 18.1, 19.266, 20.24, 2.4, 2.7, 3.31, 17.6, 25th, 18.0, 26.266. Copy all.
Coming up for the crew later today at 6:52 p.m. Central Time, there will be one of the first of the rendezvous burns, which will change the speed of the spacecraft by about 32 miles an hour. A second burn scheduled for 7:34 p.m. Central Time that will change the velocity by another 44 miles an hour. And then finally at 3:53 p.m. will be the last of the initial rendezvous burns, which will change the speed of the spacecraft by 4.5 miles an hour and continue to refine the approach to the International Space Station for Thursday. That burn will be on Wednesday.
Copy, 807.
And so to recap the activities of today, the Soyuz spacecraft was launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan to the International Space Station at 3:12 p.m. Central Time, carrying NASA astronaut Mike Fossum, cosmonaut Sergei Volkov, the spacecraft commander, and Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency astronaut Satoshi Furukawa.
On. Copy.
Trio is now safely on orbit.
Eridans, please make a note. Next compass is at 0045. That's the AOS time. 0045.
Как самочувствие экипажа? Отвечай.
How do you feel, guys?
Как самочувствие экипажа?
I say it again. How do you feel? We're fine.
Чувствие хорошее.
We feel great.
Хорошо, принято. Мы вас наблюдаем.
Good news, copy out, and we can see you. 233150. This is the time when the TV will be off, and we'll send the command to deactivate it via KRL. Okay, now we are proceeding with the KSP LED checkups. Copy.
And so all systems working well aboard the Soyuz spacecraft as Fossum, Furukawa, and Volkov speed toward the International Space Station. Again, they're scheduled to dock the spacecraft with their new home at 4:22 p.m. Central Time on June the 9th. They'll be joining Expedition 28 Commander Andrei Borisenko and Flight Engineer Alexander Samakotyaev, both of the Russian Federal Space Agency, and Ron Garan of NASA. That trio has been aboard the International Space Station since April the 6th. They saw the departure of the previous crew, Commander Dmitry Kondrachev and Flight Engineers Paolo Nespoli of the European Space Agency and Katie Coleman of NASA, who are back home on the ground safe and sound and undergoing rehabilitation following their 5 months in orbit.
19. Good morning. Good morning, or rather good night. Well, it's your morning, yes. Congratulations, guys. From the bottom of my heart, congratulations on the successful launch. Everything has been deployed. No issues, just be careful. Again, everything's great, Sergey, as we talked before. Be attentive. No need to rush, and then everything will be fine. Best of luck to you guys. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Moscow, Eridan, go ahead. Asking for your go to open helmets and to loosen shoulder straps. No, stand by. Okay, copy. Standing by.
Передано ЦУПа Москвы.
Then Mission Control Moscow, go ahead.
На орбиту искусственного спутника Земли.
Well, the vehicle is on the satellite orbit. Secondary equipment has been deployed, and you are go to open your helmet. And loosen the shoulder straps. And now the orbital parameter is inclination is 5167. And please don't forget to deactivate thermal sensor. Could you please remind us the time? In 20 minutes after the first measurement.
Хорошо. 23:43. Это будет время.
The time will be 23:43. We have 1 minute left before LOS. And we remind you about the big after compass. After we do the third measurement for the leg check, we're asking you go to doff the glove. Okay, we copy all. And then next compass is 0045.
Принято.
Yes,
Все верно.
copy. And you are correct.
«20 секунд до конца сеанса связи. Ждем вас
20 seconds before
на связи».
LOS. We'll meet you
Спасибо.
here in the next.
This is Mission Control Houston, 20 minutes into the launch of the Soyuz 27 spacecraft carrying Mike Fossum, Sergei Volkov, and Satoshi Furukawa into orbit. All systems aboard the Soyuz TMA-02M spacecraft working well. Its solar arrays and antennas successfully deployed. The crew is going to work with Mission Control Moscow on refining the orbit to the International Space Station. Again, setting up for a rendezvous and docking with the Rossviet or Mini Research Module 1 port on the International Space Station. That's the Earth-facing port on the Zarya module. That docking is scheduled for 4:22 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. We'll begin NASA television coverage at 3:30 p.m. Central Time Thursday. And then following that, NASA TV coverage of the hatch opening and welcoming ceremony aboard the orbiting laboratory will begin at 8:30 p.m. Central Time on Thursday.